Welcome! Thanks for joining me for your in-depth weekly horoscope for week commencing the 16th of March for the Sun or the Ascendant. If you've yet to subscribe to my channel, I'd be honoured if you did so now. You can also click beneath this video on the link and subscribe to my monthly free astrology magazine, regular updates and or your free daily horoscope. This week begins in quite a momentous way, with Mercury returning to the sign of Pisces. Now, Mercury first moved into this area this year on the 3rd of February. Mercury is not at its best in Pisces. Pisces is instinctive, it's dreamy, it's watery, whereas Mercury favours facts and figures and clarity. So even though there is the return of Mercury to Pisces, we still have to make sure that we double down on the detail. So that's when communication is going to be important this week. But this can also be a week of power. Power can be used constructively, where we have a target, an objective, and we work towards it with passion, enthusiasm, determination, and willpower. And the combination between Jupiter, Mars, and Pluto can give us an enormous push to go towards the substantive things we want to achieve. But power can also be used negatively. So if someone tries to push you around, especially around your rights, or not respect your boundaries, then it is going to be important to stand your ground. Mars coming into a conjunction with Pluto, exactly as this week draws to a close, could see world events be a little bit more intense. And it could be around a nation state being a little bit too forceful. However, we also have the potential for initiation this week because the Sun returns to the sign of Aries on Friday at 3:50 a.m. GMT. We have the spring vernal equinox and the start of the new Western astrological year. So really exciting. But also we have Saturn moving on Sunday, which is about community and coming together collectively. That moves into Aquarius on Sunday, but it is going to be forging a very constructive link with the Sun all through this week. Firstly, in its transit through Capricorn with the Sun in Pisces, where we can blend our pragmatism with our instinctiveness, and then later in the week with our desire to start new things, with thinking ahead, planning ahead, Saturn in Aquarius. Aquarius is very future orientated. So if we can blend our ability to connect with others with what we do as individuals, there's so much to go for this week. It really, really is exciting. And the move of Saturn into Aquarius is one which is going to last just briefly through till the 1st of July because Saturn goes into a retrograde on the 11th of May. But Saturn is going to be coming back into Aquarius on the 17th of December and followed by Jupiter on the 20th of December. So the very end of this year is going to have a very much a philosophical and Aquarius vibe, partly because of the solar eclipse that occurs on the 14th of December in Sagittarius. So we're going to come together, I feel, much more as this year draws to a close. But in this particular week, I think it is about transitions from the very Capricornian energy that's so dominated and has been so polarizing over the last few years in lots of different ways across the world. But for now, this is an opportunity for us all to move forwards and really welcome in this new astrological year. Your specific forecast, Leo, suggests that if you set your mind to achieve a key task this week, it's absolutely certain that you will achieve it. You're going to have extraordinary drive, willpower and focus, particularly on something that requires detail. You can put all of yourself in it. It is going to be important to retain a watching brief on the big picture, otherwise you may miss something. But with Mercury returning to your sector of long-term finances and where you're connected at a deeper level, perhaps through business, Just also be mindful of any details around financial transactions. Mercury's not at its best in this location. But despite this, the Sun is forging an awesome angle to Saturn all through this week. Saturn's about structure, the Sun's about our souls, and your soul energy is working its way through the most transformational area of your situation. Something needs to make way in your life, but you have an opportunity to build something new. And with Venus and Uranus right at the top of your chart, unexpected opportunities around your work can still flash up, which may require a quick decision. But it's the move of the Sun into your fire sister sign of Aries on Friday, which is so exciting. This is the start of the new astrological year, as I said before, but for you it's your 9th house. This is about expansion, it's about adventurism, it's about independent thinking, it's about being more risk-taking. All the energies that you possess when you're truly on form. And one of the issues that's been going on with this 6th house energy for you, particularly over the last couple of years, is it does seem that there's been a lot of give from you, a lot of dedication to the cause. But it is important for you to give to yourself. And if you do feel closed in by too many obligations, the Sun's dashing move into Aries is a sure sign, a sure opportunity to add fire to your passions, be more outgoing, more demanding of what's good for you, and that may include a bit more freedom. In fact, as the week draws to a close, Saturn makes a transit from your 6th solar house, where it's been for the last 2.25 years, into the sign of Aquarius. This is critical. Now, through to the 1st of July, a relationship is going to come sharply into focus. It could be one that you've depended on in the past and it changes, or it could be someone new and important that's going to come into your world. It could be a seminal moment. The real action will really build up for you from the 17th of December 2020 and in weeks 1 and 2 2021, because then relationships can really transform. But I think at this early stage it's possible that you could collaborate with someone even if you are wanting to do something more daring. So a travel plan, a new business, something that does require more spark, could be a collaborative effort, but just as equally it could be your relationship with the world, which is about to change through the prism of Saturn. So it's not just about the relationships we're in, it's how we feel about the relationship with ourselves, the 1st house, and how you're connecting to others, the 7th house, with Saturn moving into Aquarius. So a big change is coming in your thinking, and it's just going to have an opening season through to the 1st of July. But for now, it's been such a pleasure connecting with you in what's going to be an absolutely awesome week commencing the 16th of March. And remember, please click beneath this video to subscribe to my magazine, my mail outs, your free daily horoscope, or you can snaffle your year ahead personal horoscope and character analysis and get 30% off, or you can choose to have a one-to-one personal astrology reading with me. Thank you.